Hey guys, it's Tandy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's video, I will be recommending 8 supplies that you need when you begin Bible journaling. So without any further ado, let's go on to today's video. The first thing I'll be recommending is a Bible, of course. I really love this single column journaling Bible by Crossway. It is the ESV or English Standard Version Bible, and I really like it because it's super easy to journal in. The next thing I recommend you have for Bible journaling is a good black pen. Personally, I have 3 different options for black pens, but by far my favorite is the Pilot G207 pen. This is an amazing gel pen. It is super fluid and it rarely skips. However, the bad part about it is that it really easily smudges whenever you highlight over it. So I recommend if you're highlighting to highlight first, then write over it, even though it's a bit inconvenient. The next type of pen that I do like is this Papermate Ink Joy. It's really good, quite fluid, very good to highlight over, it does not smudge. However, it can skip a bit when you're writing with it. And then the last type of black pen that I really like are the Papermate Flare pens, and these are very good, but they're not really a gel pen, it is a felt tip. But if you are okay with the felt tip look, this is definitely a good pen to get because it doesn't skip and it's super easy to highlight over. However, it does have, again, that marker felt tip feel to it. The third thing I recommend you need for Bible journaling is a good highlighter. There's dozens and dozens of highlighters on the market, but personally, I really like the Zebra mild liners. These are super good and they're pastel, which is kind of different. So that's one good thing about these highlighters. They're actually dual-ended, and they're just really good for Bible journaling because of their variety as well as their versatility. Of course, you don't have to use these mild liners. I do recommend the Sharpie Clearview if you want a more easily accessible highlighter, because these are kind of hard to find depending on the colors you need. But I recommend the Sharpie Clearview highlighters, the Uni, I believe they're called Probus highlighters. I like the Stabilo Boss highlighters. However, those do tend to be a bit they bleed really bad. However, these do not bleed, so yeah, I'm team mild liner all the way. You guys should totally check these out if you are wanting just a good versatile highlighter. Check these out, y'all. Check these out. The fourth thing I recommend to use when you're Bible journaling is some type of marker. Of course, you can use your highlighters all the way, but I do think it'd be great to have an option for a type of marker. So the markers I like to use are actually these brush pens, and they're the Tombow dual end brush pens, and they're super good. Like I mentioned before, they're dual ended and they come in a variety of colors. However, they are a bit on the pricier side, so if you're looking for a more affordable option, I definitely recommend the Crayola Super Tips. These are really thin and versatile, and they come in a lot of colors at a very affordable price. So I think I got these at Walmart, and the Tombows, you can get them on Amazon or you get them at your local art store, but these you can pretty much find them anywhere. So check those 2 options out, and as well as others, and see which type of marker is best fitting for you. The next supply that I recommend you have when Bible journaling are some type of black brush pens. So I love to use the Tombow Fudenosuke, and yes, it's the same brand that makes those brush pens that I showed you guys in the previous clip. These are just so good. However, I would recommend them for someone who's a little bit more experienced using brush pens because they are very hard to maneuver when you first get them, but after you use them for a while, they become way more easier to manage, and they come in packs of 2, at least mine did, and this one is a softer tip and this one has a firmer tip. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The next thing I recommend you have are some sticky notes. I love sticky notes because they're great for marking a certain point in your Bible, or just highlighting something that you think is important and want to like refer back to in the future. So there's different sizes of sticky notes, as you probably already know, but the ones that I best recommend for Bible journaling are these big ones, of course, these like just classic size, what are these, 3x3 Post-it note squares. There's so many different color options. This is just the normal like neon pack, but of course if you go to different stores you'll see how many different options they have. And then the second size I like are these. These are like, they have like a smaller tab that's like half the size of this and a little bit shorter, but these are honestly the best. They're very small, but they still have a lot of space. So explore different options and see which one best fits you. The next thing I recommend you have while you're Bible journaling is a type of colored pen. There are so many, and I mean so many different types of colored pens on the market, but personally here are my 3 favorites. I love the Papermate Blair pens. They come in so many different colors, however they do tend to be a bit more expensive, I feel, depending on which pack you get. I've got 3 packs: the candy pot pack, the tropical pack, and the regular pack, and those were kind of like on the more pricier side for like those type of pens, but they are really good quality, so I mean, splurge if you will. They're really good. And then the next type of pens we have are the Papermate Inkjoy pens. I really like these pens to more of the gel pen side, as well as the next pens I'll be showing you, and they come again in a variety of colors, but not as many as the Papermate Blair pens do. They're good, they have solid color, however the color's not very bright, they tend to be a bit more muted and dark, but if that's what you're going for, then totally go for it. And again, as with like the black one I mentioned earlier, these do tend to sometimes skip when you're writing, so that's something to look out for. The next type of pen, the next colored pens that I recommend are the Pilot G2 pens. Here I've got a pack of them, and again, like I said, with the black Pilot G2, they are all very good. However, the only downside to them is that they're terrible when you want to highlight over them because of how easily they smudge. But again, they come in a variety of colors, even some metallic ones, and even a white one, I believe. There are so many colors to these ones, but again, that's their one downfall. So yeah. One other brand of pen that I've never used but I've heard good reviews about are the Pilot Juice pens. They're apparently really good gel pens, and you could probably look into them. I know they have like a lot of different variety of colors, so if you're a very colorful person and want a lot of options, you can check out those pens. And I also recommend, I used these type of pens before. I believe they're called like I forget what brand they're by, but they're called like the Sakura pens, I want to say. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong when I'm editing, but they're really good. Again, they're more on the gel side, and yeah. The very last thing I recommend for you to have while you're Bible journaling is a pencil case to hold all of your pens. So this is the bag that I'm using right now. It says beautiful, and I don't know where she got it, but a friend of mine got it for me. Shout out to you, you know who you are. This is a very good quality pencil bag, and it's made out of canvas, and I really like it. It has very much like of an earthy feel, and I really like that. And it has this tassel on it, and it looks really nice. And then we have this Smiggle pencil case. It's more of a like pen, like it has like, can I speak? It has like slots and like different compartments. It's like foldable. So it has 2 compartments here and here, and it doesn't have a handle on it, but this is like really good if you have like a lot of pens. And I believe this brand is not available in the United States. I got it when we were in Australia, but I'm pretty sure they have a website, so you can check it out there. This is a very good quality pencil bag, and I would recommend it as well. So here I've got a little honorable mention. If you do not know where to start with your Bible journaling, I recommend looking up YouTube videos, as well as looking online and seeing what people have to offer. But what I also do recommend is having a devotional of some sort. I use this God in Me for girls ages 10 to 12. I'm a bit old for this, but I got it a while back and I never really got into it, but now I've been doing this every day for the last 4 weeks, and it's been pretty good. It's definitely giving me more ideas of where to Bible journal, because they have parts in this devotional where they tell you to reference your own Bible, and that just shows me more verses that I can journal on in my actual Bible. So that's pretty cool. So I recommend getting a devotional of some sort. Unfortunately, you guys, this wonderful video has come to an end. Thank you so much for watching it all the way through. I really appreciate it. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. It really does make me happy to see that people are watching my videos. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember that you are beautiful and don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Bye!